We got to save Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Oh, my God.
We have to. I grew up watching Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. He's one of the greatest athletes of our time, certainly.
Oh, boy.
He's one of the greatest, if not the greatest NBA player of all time.
Yeah.
He needs to be saved. What the fuck is he doing?
Well, Opie,
who are the people around him saying this is a good idea to look like a complete fool on national TV?
He's on the ABC hit show Splash, which is another reality show where they do things and you get votes for how well you do, and there's judges and experts, and, and then they vote people off. But it's all based on diving into a pool.
We try to stay young, right? Are we finally getting old? Because I'm looking at this Splash like, what the fuck is going on now?
You're not alone. Everybody is looking at that show like it's insanity.
But why would these celebrities? You need
celebrities.
You need fame that badly that you agree to look like a complete idiot?
Yeah.
And some of those people, who cares if they look like complete idiots because they're barely celebrities, but Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is one of the greatest athletes of all time. And was shown nothing but respect over the years. And then you fast forward, he's 65 years old with fucking boobies. And he's just flopping into a fucking pool.
They put him in some form-fitting outfit.
They even make him look stupid before they make their dumb dive.
It really does matter. Watch this.
I'm Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, the NBA's all-time leading scorer. I retired in June of 1989. My basketball career was such a big part of my life. I succeeded at every level.
You're a natural.
That felt great.
Kareem, I wouldn't be surprised if you still play basketball.
Kareem, I'm doing the 3-meter tomorrow.
I'm doing the 3-meter.
That joke without me getting mad. Only the.
It's fun to watch an athlete who's great at one thing,
Greg
trying to be good at something else.
Holy
feel that
It's like your grandpa jumping. It's like watching grandpa jump into a pool.
But why would he think this is good for him? He just wants to be back in the spotlight?
Maybe. I don't know. All I know is watching him face plant into a pool.
Right.
It was sad.
And we had him in here, and, you know, the famous story after the interview, he was getting yelled at by his publicist a mere 20 feet outside our studio.
Yeah, I mean, we want to talk about basketball.
Yelled at because he didn't mention the book enough. God forbid we talk about, talk about him being the greatest athlete of our time, or one of them, certainly. And now he's on a diving show looking like a complete fool. A complete fool. Fast forward, imagine Michael Jordan. Because maybe people forget about Kareem Abdul-Jabbar at this point. Fast forward another 10, 15 years, and Michael Jordan is looking like a complete idiot diving into a pool.
Yeah.
You would never, if you went back 10 years, you would say, yeah, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar would never do this.
With his boobies.
With his boobies, right.
Kareem's got boobies.
and then they are interviewing them like they're actually really, training and working towards something. No, this whole show.
This show's terrible.
Is on TV so we could all laugh at how ridiculous these people look. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
And here's his big dive. We're watching it here. Greg Louganis is just applauding. Kareem is on the diving board.
Right.
Gets right out to the edge. I guess he's going to try to do...
He's going to try to rotate, right?
A full rotation.
He's in Laker colors.
Oh,
yeah, exactly.
He's backwards, so he's going to do kind of a back flippy thing, I guess. I don't know.
He just leans over and touches the water.
He's
fucking galoot.
And then Louganis is looking on very seriously.
Take your time. Oh no! And then he face plants.
Of course he does.
Oh no!
But why is he doing this?
Why?
He fought Bruce Lee.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Kareem! Oh my goodness. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, come on!
Oh.
Are people watching Splash?
A lot of people watch. Joey Lawrence's fucking spray on hair, too. Wow.
What happened to Joey Lawrence?
I don't know.
Right here. I know.
And then they got actual fucking judges?
Well, they have ex-divers, yes. People that have been in Olympic diving.
But how do you judge that dive? It was horrendous.
Apparently very well. You judge it a 7.1 or something like that.
7.1 to have the entire front of your body hit the water at the same time.
Yeah. It was just an abomination. Louis Anderson also they call it a diving show, and he's supposed to be diving, and he's judging on diving. He literally fell off of a diving platform. It wasn't even a dive. It was him standing on the edge, and then he just slowly fell off of it.
Yeah, fell forward.
Made a huge splash.
I did not watch Splash. I did. I checked out a couple highlights.
Oh, I had to watch the whole thing.
The Kareem Abdul-Jabbar thing just really, really bothers me.
It was terrible.
Being an old school NBA fan. You know, you fast forward and these guys, this is what they're doing for what reason? I don't know.
This is it. And of course, Louis Anderson starts crying during it. Yeah.
Why is he crying?
I just thought I couldn't do it, and everybody was so supportive.
No. That really went down?
Yes, he's crying.
But he can't do it. Let's stop making believe he can do it. Like you said, he fell forward off a 3-meter platform, it looked like. And he was able to pretty much get his hands to hit the water first.
And he's like, I'm wearing this for the troops.
He was just weepy. He was so weepy.
You don't like Louis?
Oh,
he's enough with him and his.
You like Louis? I've never liked Louis Anderson.
He's so needy.
It's the neediness.
He's so needy.
He's just a nice man
who cares?
Beat up as a boy.
Where's the clip of him crying? Do we have it?
We get the whole episode.
Yeah, show.
No, but can you find the clip of him crying that Ant's talking about?
You got to show the whole thing of him and his training, because he starts training.
Come on.
They had to help him out of the pool. Yeah, like he goes up to the edge, and they were rolling him out of the pool. It was like just to, cash in your dignity. That's it. Joey Lawrence's hair,
and that's what happened.
Comes up in a search engine, by the way. If you put in Joey Lawrence's hair.
All right, pause. Is he all right?
That's what everybody's saying.
Is he all right? What happened to him? He went away that long?
What happened to Whoa?
Well, he was really famous.
What he used to do, what he's been doing for years.
Yeah.
I think it's tattooed. I don't think it's fake, but it's obviously he had fake stubble because he lost his hair obviously.
Oh.
And they do this procedure now where you can tattoo stubble on your head. I know somebody who had it done.
What?
Wait, how do you tattoo stubble? It's just dots?
Yeah, the same, but it looks somewhat real.
Wait, who do you know that had this done?
Somebody my family knows.
Are you kidding?
And you're saying it looks kind of good?
It looks very cosmetic, but it doesn't look like dots.
Does it look like the look you have when you don't shave for a day? Like one or two, like the 5 o'clock shadow.
Oh, you get stubble. Oh, so
you
there's
tattoo.
no real height to it. It's
you just see the darkness.
It looks like it. Oh my God!
It's like tattooing.
Crazy.
It's like
Get
when
me
women
a picture of this
makeup
on the internet. Someone out, you got to find that. Now we're all over the place, but we'll bring this back together. I got to see tattoo stubble.
That's what Joey Lawrence used to have.
Joey Lawrence also had.
That's tattoo stubble?
Is that it?
That looks. The bottom one doesn't look too even.
But that looks amazing.
Right.
I'm not even going to fucking make fun of it. No, that absolutely looks amazing.
It looks like.
Is there a close up of that?
Come on, what the fuck?
No, that's his actual hair, right?
That's tattoos.
Yeah, no, that's the tattoo needle right there.
Dude.
No. Is he just...
I mean, because everybody's got at least some kind of stubble on their head, so they fill it in. So, like, that's what it looked like before the tattoo. And then they fill it in and make it dark and stuff. So it looks like you have a full head of hair.
That's crazy. A full head of stubble hair.
Exactly.
Right. But you can never grow your hair out because...
Well, you could grow it out, but yeah.
Have you seen this in person?
Yeah.
And it looks pretty real?
Yeah, if I didn't know that he had... Well, if I didn't know that he was wearing wigs for years.
If you touch it, it's smooth.
Right.
Oh, that would be weird for the ladies.
They might not think, though, that, like, again, they may think it's a one-day...
That is
holy
so
fuck! Is that weird?
I've never heard of this procedure.
But like the ways you can tell is number one, if you see them, over the course of days or weeks or whatever, their hair length never changes, and like look at this guy, the hairline is just perfect.
It's a perfect line.
Well,
yes.
Yeah, they got to figure out that part of all the hair procedures.
But is that what Joey Lawrence has, or did he have
I think so.
Follicles?
No.
Wait, give me Joey Lawrence over the years. Because, man, I mean,
he had quite the mane of hair.
And the daytime talk shows used to have him on all the time, and they would just melt when he came on stage.
So you go to the top picture.
That's what he's looked like for years. That's tattooed on. That's not real.
I know.
No,
go back.
Come on.
Go back and go to the top picture. Yeah. No, over one. There. See, that looks like what? Like that's his head? Is that Joey Lawrence's head?
I don't know. They're trying to say that.
Yeah.
That's his head.
What it would look like on close-up TV.
This right here, that's tattooed on.
That's tattooed
This
on.
is tattooed.
You can see a different color from the front area to the back. Look, see?
That's weird.
Yeah. And you can see where it's perfect and faded and everything. It's tattooed on.
That's wild.
That's
Joey
why
Lawrence tattoo hair.
That's why last night it looked like his hair was stuck on with tape.
Who is
Because
Joey
it was
Lawrence?
stuck on with tape.
Who is he?
He's on Blossom.
Joey Lawrence was fucking huge for a while there, man.
I swear to God, I think it was something
look at his head of hair there.
This kid, he's a 90s kid.
Oh, my God.
Jim, he was also on Give Me a Break in the 80s with Nell Carter.
I remember
He was
that.
the little kid.
Was that Dolph Sweet?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. And then he did music and all sorts of other shit.
Oh, my God.
So, all right, go back to last night, because he looks sick.
He looks a little
Because I guess
thin.
for this Splash show, they needed him to have hair.
AIDS!
No, I don't even know what. He doesn't look right. And he's not that old.
Let's see.
Oh, my God.
His hair is atrocious.
There's something just so odd going on there.
In my opinion, I believe his stubble was tattooed on for years, and then, he wants a more modern look.
Yeah.
So I think that is an absolute rug.
You think he's just wearing a wig?
Slapped it on with tape.
No, what that is he's going to the David Caruso Halloween costume competition. Wow, does he have horrendous hairdo?
So you're saying wig?
I believe so.
Oh, it has to be.
It looks like one.
That
does look like a wig.
That
Gives
hair
it away
looks
the
ridiculous.
fucking shadow of the hair.
Yeah, no kidding.
I know, right? Yeah,
Just
that
on it.
hairline is not very natural.
All right, go back to Louis Anderson now, crying. I'm obsessed with this Splash show.
Weeping Louis.
This is what it's come down to,
Dude,
huh?
I couldn't turn away.
They're not even trying anymore in Hollywood.
No.
It's like, let's get people, I don't know, to try diving.
Yep.
And there'll always be celebrities that'll sign up for this shit.
Yeah.
Always.
In a final dive-off. All right, it's time to find out who is number 2 in the pool. Say hello to comedian Louis Anderson.
Huge yellow bathrobe.
Look at him.
Oh, hi, Louis.
He looks like a big peep. A yellow robe. Oh. This is a freak show.
Absolutely.
Yeah, of course it is, because we all love freak shows, but you can't just say that
Look
anymore.
at the freak jump in the pool.
Right. Of course.
Look at the fat boy jumping in the
All right,
pool.
here we go.
Watch the splash he makes.
Oh, boy.
Most people know me as a stand-up comic or the cartoon character Little Louie in Life with Louie.
Really? How long ago was that?
I don't know.
400 pounds going in the water, it's a lot easier than getting 400 pounds out of the water.
Oh, look.
Oh, my God, he can't even get out of a pool by
Is
himself.
he that big?
400 pounds.
Embarrassing.
Oh, my
He
God.
can't even get out of.
Why not use the step ladder?
I played professional football in the NFL, and it was still taxing for me to pull Louis out of the pool.
Someone should get in the water.
I've had problems getting people in the pool. Getting him out of the pool was scary.
Really?
Got a long road ahead of him.
Look at the...
He has a long road ahead of
Oh,
him.
my God.
He's got a very short road ahead
I'm
of
going to
him.
be able to get out of the pool
Death
on
joke.
my own.
Thank you.
Keep up the good work. We're going to get out of here healthy.
All right, thank you so much. One of the top
Oh,
50
no, pause this. Oh, no.
You like that?
No, I don't.
Of course not.
You didn't like that?
This is how we started the show. Why is Kareem doing all
His
this?
shirt says Skyhook.
He's got a Skyhook
Skyhook.
T-shirt. What is he hoping to sell some of those?
He's got no money. He can't.
No, Kareem's broke.
No, he's not.
He's got to be
Dude,
broke.
he retired in 89.
Why would he do this?
He retired in 89. That's 24 years ago. And in 89, he wasn't making the type of money they're making today.
Why would he do something like this?
Now go back to Kareem. How much was he making in his final couple of years?
Oh, no.
You're probably right. He has no fucking money. So he's selling Skyhook T-shirts. And he's on this dumb splash show.
I bet he was $2 million a year back then.
Some of the NBA guys should just fucking write him a check and throw it in the mailbox for him, saying, "Hey, this is for you because you fucking paved the way for us." And the big fucking salaries that we're getting now.
Boy. Oh, is that
the NBA? They just don't take care of their own. They don't really do that. So they have a program where they have some kind of money that filters down to some of these guys that came before him.
His highest year was $3 million. And that was that was the most money he made in a year.
How many years did he make that?
I wouldn't think long.
Probably not many, and probably near the end of his career, I would assume.
The minute that he took off his robe and you could see his titties in his bathing suit, you knew that he can't have money because he looked at himself in the mirror. He knows what he looks like.
Why would he wouldn't do that? If you have money, you don't have to do that. You're fucking Kareem. You know. Airplane, for the love of God.
I guess it just doesn't matter. What is his net worth?
That says $20 million, but there's
no stop it.
Simply,
I don't know, man. He might have some. I don't know why I think he has money.
I feel like he should have money.
Yeah,
something's not right if he's wearing a Skyhook T-shirt.
It's probably his publicist said, "Put that on, you'll sell some shirts."
Well.
He doesn't go on unless he can wear the Skyhook shirt.
That's true.
You know, that's fucking wrecking ball.
She was brutal.
Why wouldn't they have Louis jump in the side of the pool where the fucking stepladder was?
Because it's a freak show.
They have to roll him out of the pool.
Yeah, but like, why there's a stepladder?
Like a killer whale.
They want you to see Louis Anderson struggling to get out of a pool.
And they probably said to him, it will help show your struggle.
Of course.
So play this one up.
We just figured out another way to show freak shows on TV.
Yeah.
That's all. That's all this is.
Put him in the pool. All right, let's go
back to Louis. Travis, you got something to add?
Louis Anderson. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, he apparently made a lot of bad financial decisions.
Oh.
Who, Louis?
No,
Kareem.
Yeah, his house burned down, so that cost him a lot of money.
$3 million, I think, if I remember right.
And
he went into didn't he try to get Kareem of wheat? No.
Apparently, his agent put his money in all the wrong places.
Oh my God!
So
yeah, I remember his house. He had like a world-renowned jazz collection. He's a jazz freak,
right?
And the records were being donated to him because he had very rare albums. And they all burned when his house burned. That was like early '90s, I think.
Yes.
Oh, it's sad. He was sad when he came in here, and so was Dr. J. Bothered me too. Remember his shirt was a little off and a little wrinkly and like a little old. And you know that was like he broke out one of his better shirts for his trip to New York. I'm like, you're Dr. J. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, his agent, whatever deal he signed with his agent, basically gave his agent the right to do whatever he wanted with his money.
He gave him fucking power of attorney.
That's the dumbest thing you can do.
He could sign checks for him. He could do whatever he wanted.
Oh, Kareem.
For all our listeners out there, pick a good agent, please.
And don't give him power of attorney.
Yeah, don't ever do that.
You sign your own checks. I sign my own checks.
I sign every fucking check.
You have to.
He wasn't receiving monthly statements, so he didn't know what was.
Yeah, the guy ripped him off.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
The guy obviously ripped him off. It's a Billy Joel situation.
And now he's fucking.
Billy Joel got ripped off badly by a family member.
Now he's what, 65?
Brother-in-law.
65?
65, trying to make some kind of weird comeback on a strange fucking
jumping
TV show.
face first into a pool.
And he looked pathetic.
Oh, yeah.
It was pathetic. My wife was watching, like, why would they do this to this poor old man?
The poor old guy.
And he was not a likable enough guy. Like, Kareem was a really weird guy, so he probably should have been NBA that should have taken care of him. Like, you know, Bird is coaching. Just not likable enough, and I don't think he got along with enough people.
He tried to coach, I think, for a little while.
He did, right?
There. Yeah, I believe so.
In that
she felt bad for him.
Oh, my God.
He doesn't have much of a personality, Kareem. He never really did.
She was watching him stand on the diving board, worried that he was going to die when he hit the water. Like, she completely... And then I told her...
break something.
You got to tell her he's not going to die. They already filmed this.
I told her...
That would have been a big news story. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar dies hitting pool water.
I told her about the publicist that yelled at him, and she was like, why would anybody yell at that sweet old man?
He looked at us, too, during the yelling. Like, almost like, help me. Could we rescue him? What could we do?
Can you imagine being Kareem Abdul-Jabbar in 1989?
Right.
And then having to be Kareem Abdul-Jabbar now.
He was untouchable. He was a massive fucking
Do you remember?
star.
I remember the last time he walked off the court was against the Pistons. They were getting swept 4-0, and it was fucking. It was emotional. The Pistons gave him a standing ovation. It was in Detroit, I think.
Right.
It was fucking
very good.
4-0 whipping.
That was it.
Were you a Mad Dog?
No, but I remember I was a Lakers. I like the Lakers
big
because
highlight.
of Kareem, and that's the only reason I like the Lakers.
The Lakers-Celtics series over the years. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah,
Fuck.
They beat Detroit the year before in Game 7. Abdul-Jabbar had to sink 2 fucking free throws with 30 seconds left or whatever, and it was like, this motherfucker can handle pressure. I'll never forget that. He sunk 2 free throws.
Now you have to see the clip of him walking off the field.
Off the court,
Off the court, I mean, excuse me.
I guess, I didn't realize that long ago.
Yeah, so that's 24 years ago.
So what about the fire? What is it?
Lost everything. In the fire, he had like a bunch of rugs that were uninsured that were worth hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Oh, he loved his rugs. That's right.
The one on Joey Lawrence's head. You have that one.
His house was insured, but he overspent by $2 million rebuilding it.
Oh, wow!
But his agent just took
Why can't we have better clips from '89?
Oh, this is in New York. I'm sorry.
And the camera went down, and Mahorn gingerly.
This is '89.
I mean, in L.A.
Jesus, TV sucked in '89.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, 47 seconds left in this game, and his team trailing. Mahorn has fouled out of the game, and Lambeer will replace him. And there's the hand.
That's it, huh?
Yep, that was it.
How long did he play?
Oh,
20 years.
Yeah, he made about 20 years. Yeah, he was about 40, 41 when he retired. That's it. Now he just sits there, and that's his career.
And
I remember the. I remember the.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar on the bench. 20 great years.
I remember the fucking Pistons gave me a standing ovation. I think there was more. There's probably more to it. There was more
I'm
to
sure.
it made
It's
of
just
it.
a horrible clip. All right, back to Louis Anderson now.
Oh boy,
it's all about him.
20 years.
Louis Anderson struggling to get out of a fucking pool.
But that's what happens when you're not pleasant. Like Jordan would have to really fuck up to have that happen, and so would guys like Larry Bird, guys that people like because they want them to work. They don't want those legends to look bad. It looks bad for the NBA.
He had a divorce too.
Oh no.
Everything that could go wrong with the guy.
All the features.
13 million. He basically just lost between the fire, the divorce, and his.
So he really doesn't have much money.
I doubt he has.
There's no way
much of anything.
I mean, he's swimming. Not only does he have to swim with a shirt on, like Louis Anderson, but you can still see his breasts through his shirt,
and they are ample.
Yeah, you don't subject yourself to that when you're Kareem Abdul-Jabbar if you don't need the money.
Right.
Oh, Kareem.
I just want to pay him to go to dinner with me.
No kidding.
I'll give you $500 to go to dinner with me and just talk.
We saw it, man. He was in here. We saw it. And he had to listen to the publicist because obviously there's some kind of desperation there.
Right.
Because the old Kareem would have said, he would have fucking taken his foot right to her forehead and walked out of here.
The only thing that humbles you that quickly, and because he had to have the biggest ego in the world when he left the NBA, the only thing that would strip you of your ego is if you lose everything.
Right.
Oh, it's terrible.
That's horrible.
I love Kareem.
All right, look, and then you got Louis Anderson.
Louis.
He can't even get out of a fucking pool, and ABC films it because good for them.
Yeah.
But stop making
Would
believe.
you film it too?
Of course. Stop making believe your family entertainment, though. You know what you're doing. You think it'll be great TV to see a real fucking fat guy struggling to get out of a pool.
Yeah, if Opie filmed it, at least it would say fatty can't get out of a pool.
Of course.
No, it would say pig stuck. The Opie elevator show. Fat Louis.
Of course I would.
Right.
But they'll sugarcoat it and make believe that's not what they're doing.
It's an inspirational story.
No, it's not. He's a fat fuck that's going to die soon because he's not taking care of himself, and he almost drowned trying to get out of a pool. There's the story.
Let's listen to him.
Hold on. I don't know if this is true. To add insult to injury, Kareem has leukemia.
What?
I got to go to this phone call.
I haven't heard that.
Well, this guy has to prove it somehow. Will.
Yes.
How do you know he has leukemia?
Because I have the same type of leukemia.
But I don't. No one is. I haven't seen any headlines that Kareem has leukemia.
She fought so hard, Margie.
I don't know.
She had leukemia.
Fucking love your recall.
Huh?
He has what's called CML, chronic myelogenous leukemia.
Yep, there you go. There's the headline.
Right.
He also has leukemia on top of it. Jesus.
And he's jumping in a pool. And he's jumping in a pool face first. Face planting.
Because he needs money. A 65-year-old with leukemia shouldn't be fucking diving
Probably
into pools.
They say it's no longer considered a death sentence, or the kind he has.
Right. Yeah, but it still probably makes him all achy in the morning.
He calls him...
It's probably a motherfucker every time that alarm clock goes off.
He has leukemia. See, it's like Cinder.
But this is why I stink at my job, because all I'm thinking is how I tie in Louis Anderson with Louis Kemia, and forgot his name was Lou Cinder.
Lou Cinder.
I missed the most obvious one. Oh, he has Luke Grant Kemia. Good one, idiots.
All right, let's get back to Louis almost drowning in the pool now.
Louis Anderson.
Thank you so much.
That's nice.
One of the top 50 players of all time. He's telling me I can do it.
Oh.
But did he say one of the top 50 players of all time?
Pause.
Did he say the top 50 players?
Well, because the NBA did that official top 50 players of all time.
Oh, they did?
Top three, top five.
Yeah, Louis Anderson doesn't know basketball, obviously, because most people would put
shaped
him
like one.
Most people would put him on the in the top 5.
Yeah,
the highest scorer.
Most people's lists would put Kareem in the top 5.
He's
Absolutely.
by far the highest scorer. The only guy with a shot was Jordan, and he didn't come close. I mean, he came as close as you could come. He got out too soon.
Wow.
Abdul-Jabbar has what is almost an unbreakable record. Do you think LeBron can break that?
Karl Malone gave it a pretty good shot, too.
Yeah, I think Malone did okay, but these are fucking 20-year vets.
Did pretty well. Yeah, well, they sit him now, too. They sit a lot of these guys, so they can't, they don't run up their personal scores as much as they used to. You know, those blowout games when you could get another 10, 15, 20 points in, they always sit the guys.
Why am I
And that
mad
adds up after a while.
That Louis didn't know? Why do I care that Louis didn't know Kareem's ranking?
Because he doesn't know a salad bar either.
I'm a fool.
One of the top 50 baseball players.
Louis Anderson bothers me.
Louis is uncomfortable.
It's a goof show, and he's sitting there crying, going, Kareem told me I could do it. Do what? What is he doing?
Yeah, it's just bad.
I like Louis.
He
was nice. I did his show when I first in the late 90s, and he was a very sweet man.
I'm sure he's a nice,
very sweet
very
egg.
sweet.
Just a big lug.
Yeah.
I mean, a big lug.
I don't like the people that come across needy, though.
He's so needy.
I don't like those
You
type
see
of
him
people.
almost cry. He came really close to crying there. Just talking about, he said that I can do it.
He's telling me I can do it. I can do it.
Did you get choked up when he said that?
No!
Oh, yeah.
I get mad.
Years.
I get mad.
Exactly. All right, let's go back to...
choked up. It's a goof show. It's not. If it was the Biggest Loser or something where you know they're going to go through some major fucking training and you know they're going to have to lose a lot of weight and struggle and sacrifice, sure, then maybe I get a little emotional. Not this goof show called Splash.
His goal is to roll himself out of a pool.
Right, yeah, exactly.
Set that bar low.
I got teary-eyed with the Biggest Loser over the years. I don't watch anymore, but yeah, I would get that would fucking choke you up. Some of those stories.
I'll tell you when I got teary-eyed with the Biggest Loser when I had been emailing with someone and realized they belonged on that show.
Really?
The fucking close up of your face. Yeesh.
A little voodoo, huh?
Yeah.
That's great. All right. Louis Anderson.
I've had problems getting people in the pool. Getting him out of the pool was scary. Louis got a long road
Look at it.
My goal is that I'm going to be able to get out of the pool on my own.
You keep up the good
That's
work.
his goal.
Get out of here healthy.
Good.
Thank you so much.
One
Good
of
for
the
you.
top 50 players of all time. He's telling me I can do it.
Oh, Louis.
Tonight, my goal is to shock everyone at how far I've progressed. It's like a miracle that I was given this opportunity. It's like, you know, like someone was looking out for me.
Oh, no one was looking out for you. Shut up.
What opportunity?
Shut up.
Pause. What is going on?
It's insanity.
What opportunity
There's
is
no
happening
opportunity there. They want to pay you to jump into a pool because if you're hanging out by a pool and there's a big fat person, everyone's waiting for the fat person to jump in the pool.
Of course.
That's exactly what this is.
Somebody saw the clip of Ralphie May on Celebrity Fit Club, and it's like, we need that.
Right.
Splash.
Let's get that.
Be careful talking about Ralphie May. He takes it very seriously.
Well, he knows, doesn't he?
He takes it very seriously if we even mention his name. No, I mean, I'm sure there was plenty of celebrities in pretty good shape that would have done this show seriously. They didn't want that. They wanted the 400-pound slob and the...
They want the ancient giant.
The ancient giant, right.
They hired the midget from Chelsea Handler's show.
Oh, they did?
Yeah. Chewy on there?
Yeah.
They got the midget, and then they got the hot fucking girlfriend of the quarterback. That's
Alabama?
What?
Kendra.
No. Remember the Alabama? Yeah.
Oh, really? She's on this?
Fucking, they put her in this swimsuit. It wasn't very flattering. She looked great, but like it could have been so much better with a hotter swimsuit.
Right.
But she fucking had such camel toe.
Really?
I was just watching Jimmy, big fat pussy on her.
No, can we see a photo, Sam? I want to see her.
Big fat pussy. She's tall. Her legs and ass looked great up on the board. She looked pretty goddamn good.
She is.
She's 18 feet.
Oh, see, I would have thought taller. Do you know, I've been getting a thing where I kind of like I met a couple girls like recently who were like 5'10", 5, and there's something.
You like those tall girls, man.
But
Adam's apples.
No, not the pecker havers, but a tall, like fucking, like an athletic, like not a basketball 6'3" girl, but a tall athlete girl with a juicy fucking legs to wrap around.
You want that?
Big pussy, man.
I want to be with a giant.
I always had to be with shorter women. Oh,
well, you're 5'11" though.
Huh?
You're 5'11", right? 5'10".
6 foot with shoes.
They're trying to squeeze an inch on me somewhere.
6 foot with shoes on. Okay. That's what I tell people.
Well, yeah, it's hard to find girls who are 6'3".
I was never this height though.
You know what?
I just never wanted. Whatever.
Well, do you know why I need women who are taller than me?
Why?
Because I'm a little sprout.
Aw.
Wow. Why would they put her in a shitty bathing suit?
Let me see, Sammy. Show me the puss.
Well,
I can't
not really
see it,
highlighting
Sam.
it very well.
Sam,
but
show her vagina. Stop hiding it. I want to see her cunt, Sam. That smile looks terrible. She's retarded.
It's not a good picture of her
see the
at
smile.
all.
Well, she's squinting because it's sunny out.
Oh.
I can see a little depth to the pussy right there.
I can't.
Around the thigh area, you can see it sticking out.
No, that's just the sundial. That's called the sundial twat effect.
Look, they're showing Kareem face planting again.
It's everywhere today.
It's all over the place.
It's everywhere, and they're all like, "Ooh, that's not good."
Oh.
Yeah, God damn it. That looks like a fucking puffy one.
Yeah.
I hope it's just that she's on her period and she has a pad. and she didn't want to look like fucking Frank Nitti after he took a bullet.
Nitti.
What do you think Kareem Abdul-Jabbar thought when, like, somebody who used to be on the star level of him shows up to this show and he realizes that the other celebrities include the midget from Chelsea Handler and the girl who used to date Hugh Hefner
and the Cosby Kid.
Yeah, and he's like, what?
And a girl they just showed at a fucking game once.
Yeah, they fucking put a camera on her at a game, and she's the other
and now she's a huge celebrity.
Well, I was in the audience.
That's just like being the all-time, scorer in the NBA.
Is she still dating that guy?
I don't know. I think they've had problems ever since that shit.
Because it's like that guy who is he.
I'd date her.
Oh, yeah, right.
Hello.
Really? You would? What a surprise there.
She'd take her out for a multi.
Very statuesque up on the diving platform.
All right, back to Louis, who couldn't... Can't believe he's getting this opportunity and this chance to look like a fucking fool on network
like a fucking
TV.
buffoon.
It's like a miracle, he said.
Oh, he did say it's a miracle.
Huh?
Go ahead.
Hi, Chris.
I mean,
you know, there are no elevators on these.
There are no elevators. That's what I'm told.
Oh, my God. So 2 people carried me up.
Well, Louis, 6 weeks ago, you literally couldn't get out of the pool.
It's true.
We saw the emotional interview. Here you are now standing on the 5-meter platform. It is 16 feet in the air. How did you get
Wait till you
this far?
see the surprise twist.
I think what I did was I had to, find my inner diver, and he was buried very deep, obviously.
Yeah.
And,
Another fat joke. We got it. You're fat, Louis.
I could never get up the rope in gym class. So this is my rope.
Before the first time, it's already been a
He
success.
can never get up the rope.
Louis,
I bet a lot of rope got up him, though.
Funny when he said that they started to play Strange Fruit.
For the troops. For all the service people all over the world. All the veterans out there, I'm diving for you.
Are you?
All right, Louis. Nice man.
Louis got a Fez smile.
You got it.
Well,
he does.
They got similar smiles.
Here he goes. He's out on the platform. working his way to the edge, overlooking the pool. Louis Anderson at the 16-foot mark.
Got it, Louis.
What? Greg? Greg Louganis?
I gotta go up one more level.
Whoa!
That's the twist?
Yeah. See, he goes to the next platform higher.
It'd be fun if the whole thing just collapsed. Pancakes.
He has not done this.
And Greg Louganis goes, he has not done this.
Oh,
not true. They would have him, practicing quite a few times from the 23-foot level.
That would scare me.
Of course it would.
I would do a cannonball.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus, Louis. And he just fought like he was shot.
He just
look at this fall.
Why is there a heartbeat?
They got a commercial.
It just falls.
And I believe I did say yesterday that they would cut to a spot right before that, because that's what you do on these shows. You got to cut to a commercial.
I think I've finally had it with these
Haven't you?
shows.
They're all the same shit. All right, here he goes. All right, here it is. Louis Anderson.
Louis Anderson.
I'm big and fat. All right, he falls. Here he goes.
Where's the dive?
And then he just his legs fly over his fat head.
He's a big fella.
He hits the pool, and then he gets a standing ovation for falling in a pool.
And now is he dramatically going to get out of the pool by himself? Probably not,
They're
right?
going to use the same thing that took David Caruso out in Officer and a Gentleman.
They don't show him get out of the pool because guess what? He still can't get out of the pool by himself.
Or they finally put a ladder in, and then you're going to go, oh, why wasn't that there before?
Oh, look at Joey Lawrence's Forrest Gump hairdo. Oh, is that terrible?
Well, I remember the old Tarzan movies where you jump off the cliff like the old swan dive, and that's exactly what you did. You looked like Tarzan as you took off.
Tarzan?
Swan dive.
Stop it. Oh, he's looking.
Now, you can see as you got a little closer to the water, it resembled George of the Jungle, but that's okay.
Like that, Chip?
Fucking home run.
I never did the 7-front dive, so
what?
I wanted to give it a try.
So you saved it just for us, just for tonight?
For Splash.
That is special.
For Splash.
Well, I'm inspired. I've given you a 7.
A 7. Give him a fucking 1.
This is like terrible.
Because they want him back next week, so we can laugh at him some more.
You're breaking your goals left and right. I mean, you can't even get out of the pool the first day. You're going up to the 5 meters, 16 feet, and you're like, whatever. I'm going to go up to 23 feet, 7 meters, and now I'm going to do a swan dive? Like, that's insane. I mean, you're taking a step.
That wasn't a swan dive.
Judge?
And that's way better than a score that I'll ever give.
Right.
That was not a swan
I'm going to
dive.
score you a 7.5, though.
7.5.
7.5.
He gave you a 7? All right.
Survey says fat fuck.
They can only get 2 judges for this show, huh?
Yeah, they got
Everyone
2
else was
fucking
like,
judges.
get the fuck out of here. I'm not judging a freak show.
He's got Forrest Gump hair.
He does.
Oh, my
it's terrible.
Do they vote someone off?
Yeah, Rudy got thrown off.
Well, you beat
Little
me,
Rudy.
You beat me to what I was going to say. But
Oh,
that's
sorry.
okay.
What happened?
Well, I knew they wouldn't throw off any of the slobs. I knew they wouldn't throw off a midget, a fat guy, or a giant. So I was going to say if they vote someone off, it would be just a regular type of person.
It was between, what's her name, Webb there? Catherine, is her name?
Catherine Webb.
Yeah, Catherine Webb.
The hot chick.
The hot chick.
Because no one knows her. Because
And
they also
Rudy.
want, celebrities that people know.
Because the judges have a say in it, but the audience also votes, Opie. So they had Catherine Webb and little Rudy from The Cosby Show.
Rudy.
And it was between them two, and Rudy didn't make the cut.
Yeah.
So we will not be seeing the old Cosby kids being dropped off at the pool.
How does Rudy look like these days?
You said yesterday.
Nice tits.
She looks all right.
But she's got a fat ass on her. But her tits look pretty fucking like wrapped up in that swimsuit. Yeah, she's Rudy.
Let's take a look at Rudy really fast.
Why wouldn't you
Not
take the
video,
picture all the way to the right?
Yeah, that's the one.
To see the tit shot.
That's the one. Is that from Splash?
Yeah, she's looking pretty good there, right?
Yeah, she's all right. She's a little thick.
She is
thick.
thick.
She's
thick.
A little thick.
But
nice eyes though.
Yeah, Rudy got rid of her little Rudy mustache.
She had a mustache.
Remember back in the Cosby days? She was a little kid with a fucking mustache.
Oh.
Yeah, she had a little mustache. So she gone. And then there were some people that didn't even dive yesterday.
Why?
I don't know. They fucking...
Because they're trying to stretch this shit out.
Yes!
Catch him next week.
What?
Catch him next week.
Yeah, that's what it is. Because they knew you wouldn't just tune in again to watch that fat fuck or the fossil jump off a diving board.
Well, now that Louis fell into the pool, what else is there to see from him?
Maybe see him improve.
How?
If they did these great dives at the beginning of the season here, you'd be like, oh, now you're going to be like, I bet they show his first dive at the end and go like, look at what, and now look at him. And he's doing these amazing fucking... Could you see he does this Olympic-style fucking 5 flips?
Yeah, okay.
Hits the water with nary a splash.
Here's why Aunt's right, because that Miss Alabama has her hand over her puss.
Oh, yeah.
She knows it's probably a
hiding that
fucking mammoth fucking bulbous monstrosity.
That juice wound she's got there.
And what, ABC probably sent out a memo that they can't be in bikinis, right?
Yeah, probably. Look at
her body is good, but she's not. She's fucking perfect.
Nah, she looks really...
the body isn't perfect, Jimmy.
No,
sorry, it's good.
She has some.
She's big.
She's her weight is distributed in various parts of her body. But I think she's fucking smoking.
Her knees are shitty.
You don't like her knees?
They're shitty.
She's Kareem knees.
Oh, God.
You know who's got a nice body? Like fucking Hogan's daughter. Like that type of body, the big thighs.
Really?
You could just reach under and hold her ass.
A little too much.
Oh, no.
A little too masculine.
Yeah, there's some masculinity
No,
there.
it's all smooth and womanly.
You get tricked because her face is beautiful, but there's some masculinity happening with her body.
Matronly?
Yeah, look, she's hiding that juicy fucking pleasure pocket.
She really is.
Yeah.
She's probably been stopped so many times, I think she's stealing items from the meat store.
Excuse me, do you have a roast in your pants?
How many weeks is this show going to be?
It's a full run. I mean, they're only eliminating one person.
What do you mean it's a full run?
13 weeks,
Watch the ratings drop.
Oh, it's going to be nothing.
Drastically.
Nothing.
There's nothing to this show.
And it's the lead-in for Dancing with the Stars.
Yeah.
So I think they had good ratings, and Dancing with the Stars had good ratings last night. And I think it's because a lot of people were watching this freak show just for a week. You're going to notice a big drop-off. By the way, D.L. Hughley, holy shit, he cannot dance at all.
No.
It was really hard to watch.
D.L.?
Yeah.
Is he out?
Can't dance.
Is he out?
I don't know. They didn't vote anybody off.
I don't watch Dance with the Stars.
But I don't either. It was on after this, and I just kind of left it on.
Took a look.
You could tell when dancers can't dance on that show when the guy just stands there and moves his arms a little, and the woman is fucking... Oh, she's fucking dancing like a maniac around him.
Yeah, trying to distract the judges.
Yeah, it's like they're dancing together.
Who did that? We played a clip last year of someone that just kind of stood there.
Didn't even do anything.
Who the fuck was it?
Look at poor DL. He's like, he looks so uncomfortable. It's just so uncomfortable. Jimmy, look, Jimmy, look.
Oh no, DL.
Watch. He's barely moving because he doesn't know what to do.
Wow, he hasn't done anything yet.
No.
D.L. Hughley has no rhythm.
None. He's terrible. And I don't know dancing, but I can tell this was bad. Look at him.
Wow, he has nothing.
Nothing. He's terrible. Look,
Oh my God, DL.
Is this hard to watch, Jimmy?
Oh my God.
Look, he's barely moving. And his feet, he doesn't know where to put them. And then he does that move again.
With the arms,
He's doing this move again.
And she's dancing her ass off.
Yeah. And then it kind of...
What kind of marks did he get?
DL.
We don't know. How does this show work? They vote someone off tonight?
But I don't know what a good score is or a bad score.
Do they vote him off? How does this work?
They vote They vote off people. Is it tonight?
Yeah, they usually do the...
But didn't he get his scores? Oh,
Yeah.
then it's down to the last two or something?
Right.
Yeah.
And then what happens?
And then they just kick someone off.
That explains everything.
Does it?
That explains because he's a great comic.
Yes.
That's why. Because when he was younger, nobody was going to fuck him dancing like that. So he better be funny.
You best be a funny motherfucker.
Oh, my God. Distract him by making him laugh. Like, he'd probably do that arm thing and be funny on the dance floor.
Everybody else was dancing like a motherfucker around him. And he's like, I can't get any pussy like this.
He'd make girls laugh and they'd fuck him.
That's unbelievable.
Very good observation,
That's
Jimmy.
exactly why he's a great comic.
You're right.
If you ever said, why is DL great, show this clip and you go, I get it.
It's so bad.
I can't believe he had nothing.
Nothing.
As far as rhythm goes. I want to call him and make fun of him.
Nothing. You know who looked
Let's
good?
get him on the phone.
You know who looked good and did a good job dancing is that fucking Kelly Pickler. I don't like her short fucking hair, but her body in that dress that she was in.
I loved Kelly Pickler.
She looked fucking good.
Let me take a look at Kelly Pickler.
Put her on there, and like I said, her hair, get your blonde flowing locks back. But they had her in some nice fucking dress.
I always liked her.
She's fucking dancing, and she looked pretty goddamn good, I got to say.
She went and got the implants and stuff. She looked good, man. She was a natural.
Yeah, she was naturally.
But she's getting all those gigs in Hollywood, so she started, getting a lot of fucking plastic and shit.
Yeah.
Wow,
See,
that's Kelly Pickler? I don't
hair.
like her at all.
No, the dykey hair sucks.
She's trying to look like Miley Cyrus because that hairdo works well for. That's her.
Dude, look how her body looks when she's dancing in that dress. She got a good little body on her.
What happened to her?
I don't know.
Her American Idol wasn't that long ago, was it?
Yeah, it was.
How long?
Like 5 years ago.
It was.
Oh, wow, she looks great
She
there,
looks
though.
good
Holy
there,
fuck.
though. Yeah, look at this. Dude, look at her.
Yeah, she looks great there. She cleans up nice.
And she's moving, like she's doing shit. You think DL was watching this going, oh, maybe I should have done something?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's got a great body.
Dude. Right? Look at legs forever. A nice ass.
Actually, the short hair works on her, too.
With like this, right?
Right, yeah.
Yeah. That's why I was surprised, because I was looking at first going, eh. And then when they had her come out, it's like, okay.
Right.
She looks good.
All right.
Just
watching TV now.
Watching fucking people dance.
Great.
Yeah.
Whoa.
And then Andy Dick was fucking horrible. He was doing some top hat and cane thing. It was so bad.
Another one I hate. Don't like Andy Dick.
Yeah. Andy Dick.
I didn't love him either until we had him in. Once when he was in, I was just surprised at what a nice dude he was.
And he was crying, too, on the show.
I didn't think I was going to like him at all.
On what show?
On the Dancing with the Stars.
Why?
He's sitting in a corner, and so he's with his dance partner going, I just don't want to look stupid.
Oh, then he shouldn't have went on Celebrity Rehab and Sober House.
Yeah.
Looked like an idiot.
Wow, it's terrible.
Right? He did both those shows, or was it just Celebrity Rehab?
Definitely did one of them.
Fuck, enough with Andy Dick.
Andy Dick. Yeah. Look, they did some kind of, like they had to do a theme thing where he's got a top hat and a cane, and he is another one that just doesn't do anything. His partner was pretty fucking hot, though. Chuck Liddell. Remember when Chuck Liddell danced?
That made me laugh so hard.
It was so bad. He's trying to smile. Just looks like a fucking an angry bull out on the dance floor.
He's putting on the Ritz, young Frankenstein.
He's putting on the Ritz.
Looks like he was going to kill everybody. Holy fuck. He's a scary guy.
Oh, God. The dancers just lead them around like puppets.
Has this show jumped the shark yet there, Sam Roberts?
I mean, the casts are just worse and worse every year.
Really?
There's so many people you don't know who they are on this show this year.
Like who?
Well,
I know all these guys so far.
Some very young girl that I have no idea who she is.
Andy Dick, D.L. Hughley, Kelly Pickler, and Winona Judd.
Those are the big names?
Those are the big names.
Winona Judd looked like she ate Louis Anderson.
She's huge.
She fucking, and they had her in some dress, and she's trying to look all sexy dancing.
No.
She's fucking giant. Just giant.
Don't they usually lose a lot of weight?
You'd think.
Maybe they don't have to work as hard as they used to in past seasons. Because a lot of these celebrities, they all talk about how much weight they lost training for Dancing with the Stars.
No, there's no. Oh, they have some gospel-y singer.
And her partner, Tony DeVillani.
Look at she is so fucking heinous. Look at her big fucking... Look at her!
Ugh, Christ.
She looks like Divine.
Yeah, Divine.
Very good.
She's trying to be sassy. Like, oh, look, I'm light on my feet. Oh, boy.
She looks like she has hemorrhoids.
Oh, I bet there's a world of hurt in that crack.
Just looks like it.
Oh, God.
Oh, God, what a mess.
She's a disastrous fat woman. There's no... Stop trying to look sexy. Sorry, fatties. It ain't working.
By the way,
got
some info on Kelly Pickler. I did not know this, but she shaved her head for a friend who has cancer.
Oh,
Jesus.
That sounds to me like you're making fun of somebody. Hey, here's what you look like. Kelly Pickler's got a great body.
I know that. She looked pretty goddamn good. I gotta tell you.
Yep. All right, why don't we take a break?
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe Anthony can show me how to use my GoPro on the break.
Oh, right, your GoPro.
You got a GoPro. What are you going to do with the GoPro?
You know what, dude? I was in I bought a new jacket finally yesterday. I was in North Face, and they had them displayed.
GoPros rule.
I wanted to get one, but it's impossible to use.
Why?
Oh,
I don't know how to Opie, I don't know how to set it up.
You just got to, like,
Opie,
set
I don't know what to do.
Is the button on the front, the button on the top.
I don't know what to do,
And you
Anthony.
got to, like, use one as the menu button and the other one for select.
I don't know how to do it.
Very, very
And I
much
even have, I bought the little monitor you can watch on the back.
Oh, you got
very
nice. Yes, you need the little screen so you see what you're doing.
I don't know what to do.
Aw.
My
Jimmy.
GoPro's old. I got to update mine.
Yeah, this one just came out.
Here, lift that up.
Yes.
It's not this big. This is the piece on the back that
Yeah, no, I know. Wow, that's... Oh, man, yeah.
I
got to throw that on my bike this spring.
I bought the suction thing for the window, but you need two GoPros to do that, though, right?
No, one is pretty good. You could get you as you're driving.
You just put it in the middle.
Here, give a little interview.
Yeah, but how do you see the traffic, too? I'm saying if you want to
that you would need to,
I want to say something like, hey, where'd you get your license? In a Cracker Jack box or something? Fucking cocksucker.
Damn.
Driving with Chipper.
Good. That would be a good one. Driving with the chipper.
I would rule.
It's going to happen.
I want to see that.
Fuck yeah. Cocksucker, go slower. What are you driving like a bunch of turtles or something?